So yeah, I mean, I will battle him.
I reverse punches. Wait, you're a Claymore? I'm Achilles. I'm more clay. I'm never.
Step back from the throne. You less than popping second option. I ain't asked for you, Holmes. My other op can't travel. He ain't asked to be home. He got a C3POs. Now it's Attack of the Clones. What? What? He gonna fucking die!
Close this shit! Close this shit!
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.
I want to be shocked at this one, but I can't. And that's a bad thing. Imagine seeing that there's some type of beef between whatever crews or whatever people, and you go get your Opps Tombstone from a graveyard and you bring it to your block and you just dump it on the street. Imagine me being numb to something like that. Like, yeah, motherfuckers is doing that today. Is that where we're at? Somebody could be numb to that shit. I mean, we've already seen people pissing on people's graveyards and tombstones, attempts to dig people's bodies up and all types of. And I do believe that drill music is a big part of it. You know, the whole smoking each other's packs and all that type of stuff. The influence of our youth as far as today's gangbanging or the amount of things that people are willing to do to disrespect their ops today. Damn, it's heightened. And heightened probably ain't even a good word. I need something bigger than heightened to really express what today's gangbanging is like as far as limits. I mean, it's not enough to kill your op or to see your op die. You got to talk about it. You got to smoke them in a million songs now. You got to constantly, you know, tarnish his name and hurt his family. The person's not even here anymore. You won, right? You up the score. You up the count. You won. He's gone. Of course, when I was a teenager, you had to worry about all the same shit. Getting killed, getting shot, getting hurt, getting jumped. There was gangs around, all types of shit. I mean, one thing that was always on my mind was all the slashings that was going on by the time I was in like my later teens in high school, because the Bloods came to New York and that was like one of the initiations for them, slashing random people and shit. So you would see that in the newspapers all the time. This person on a train or this person down a block or this person at school got slashed, face got a $150 and all that. You don't even really hear people say that term anymore, $150. You know, it was popular back then because that was what was going on, especially in New York. That was their initiation. And like Cali, I grew up hearing that they was getting jumped into their gangs. In New York, slashings. And even outside of the Bloods and gangs, slashings was always something that was going on. You might hear about the girl, the pretty girl in school that got her face slashed or something like that. Wow. And of course, it was real popular in jail, right? The whole $150 and all that, getting sliced and getting cut. But look at some of these wild differences in the eras. Imagine being a mother or a father in the 80s or the 90s, or maybe even some of the 2000s. Where it's like, obviously, I don't want to lose my son or my daughter, period, let alone to violence. But for the families that lost children back then, you lost a child, you grieved, you mourned. Hopefully, you were able to get past it to some degree. Hopefully. Today, you have to hear about your deceased child constantly being disrespected. And past that, imagine having to make a decision. Should we cremate him? Or should we bury him? Imagine being a mother or father and you're burying your child and you have to consider that. Maybe we shouldn't bury him because the fact that he was in a gang means that his tombstone might end up on our porch. We might literally step outside one day and see somebody to put his tombstone at the bottom of our stoop. Like, imagine having to think about that shit. Y'all knew era gangsters is different. I know it could be a lack of guidance coming up. I know there's the music influence. I know it could be the internet that plays a part as well. Social media plays a part as well. The bragging, the boasting, the clout chasing, the points that you get for disrespecting your rivals. There's all these different elements. I can go down a list further. But I really don't know what else to say. It's like y'all take tombstones to further the disrespect after allegedly killing somebody. Yeah, I'm speechless.